Raining in Tennessee today, guys. Another nasty day here. Welcome back to the Sawmill, friends. I got some pine on the Woodmizer today. And wait a minute. Well, that's not my camera. This is Mike Morgan's channel. What in the world's going on here? We're not watching Out of the Woods. You're watching Outdoors with the Morgans. I guess me and Mike have to figure this out later. I thought I was doing a video for my channel today. Well, this is Nathan to Tennessee, and enjoy the show. How did this happen?
So welcome back, everyone. Mike and Melissa here. It is a beautiful day here in Pennsylvania. What is it? It's about 27 degrees right now, but not a cloud in the sky. This morning I was out in the woods. I got some more of that red pine out, and we did a neat video there on getting that tree out of the woods, and then we counted the growth rings on it. I'll put that video up above if you didn't see it. It's kind of interesting seeing what goes on. It's a good timeline of, you know, that tree's life. But right now, we are headed to lunch because Melissa wants to go to lunch, and so do I. And I have the dump trailer on behind me, so after lunch, I'm going to pick up a load of rock at the yard. It's like that, I think they call it ones and twos. That's what we call it in Ohio when I work over there. Here in Pennsylvania, we call it number threes. It's about this big. And I have some more of that 2B limestone, but I need another load of that big stuff to fill in some soft spots. And then I'm not sure what I'm going to get into when we get back from that. I may cut some wood. I may split some wood. And I'm going to go pick up Hunter today. And what do you got going on then? We're just going to eat lunch then?
I have laundry I have to do. Today is tie day.
Oh, yeah. The grandson comes
Baby
on.
tie comes.
Yeah, Friday nights. I took today off, by the way. It's Friday. Some people think that's strange. I picked the coldest days to take vacation days because those are the days you can get in and out of the woods pretty easy, and it is a perfect day right now. You can do pretty much everything today that you could do in the middle of the summer when it's dry, just because the ground's frozen. If it's not frozen, you can't go anywhere. You can't do nothing. But anyway, we'll head and get some lunch, and we'll see you in a bit. So I was out here this morning, and I got some more of that red pine knot. But when I was down here, I was looking at this one oak tree. It's a really nice tree right here, and it's got this growing off of it. And what happens to these things, it'll get a little bit bigger. It's coming down. I mean, that's all there is to it. Can you imagine the stress that that's under, the way that thing's leaning out there? And it's aimed right at this oak tree right here. I may be able to get it to go right beside it, but even if it gets hung up, I don't care. I'll winch it down with a tractor in the morning. But I think it'll go. I do. Because what happens to these things, eventually they break off, and then it'll put a big wound in the tree right down here. It'll rip all the bark off and split. This one is almost two separate trees. It really is. I mean, it's one tree, but some of them, they're up a little bit further, and they'll break off, and they'll rip a section of, bark off of it, and then it gets bugs in there and stuff. But this one beside it's really nice. So I'll leave that one. That's a nice tree, nice red oak. So what I'm going to do is take this one down right here. Now keep in mind, this is by no means a how-to video. I'm a weekend warrior. I'm by no means an expert. I'm just going to show you how I do this. Because these ones here, these are some serious barber chair possibilities on these ones. What I'll do, I'll get the saw, and I'll put like a 90-degree face cut in here. Probably right in here. Kind of steep like this. Open it up, and then I'll bore cut into it. And then I'll cut back this way. And then I'll come in from the back to release it. And one thing that I do, some people say you shouldn't. Some people say you should. I don't know, but it's worked for me. When I come in with this bore cut, I'm going to stay just a little bit above my notch. And the only reason that I do that, I'm just looking at when that tree starts to come down, because it's going to go quick. So when it goes down, there's a chance it would kick back into the tree here behind it. I like leaving a little bit of step there. Like I said, I can't say it enough. I'm not an expert, but it has worked for me. So that's how I'm going to approach this one. But yeah, these are dangerous, man. You need a nice escape route. You got to be quick on your toes. But yeah, you can see it is, I mean, it's going right in a Y. Right up in there. Maybe I should try to get it to go to the left side of that. Yeah. I'm going to try to get it to go to the left of that tree. Man, there's some dead branches up there too, so they'll bust off. I'll definitely want to be away from this one when it goes over. Well, I got her hung up. I was kind of afraid of that, but it's not the end of the world. I'll get it down with the winch, no problem. Everything was kind of going according to plan, but I'm second guessing myself on one thing. Remember how I said I like to leave this little step right here to keep it from kicking back? Maybe if I didn't do that, it would have kicked back some and slid off the stump. It probably would have just butted right up against this, but who knows at this point. But I tell you what, that thing was under so much compression right in here. Even when I did just my bore cut, I had like, I don't know, 4 or 5 inches of holding wood back here in the back. And boy, I could feel it. I could feel it. There was just so much weight pushing down on that. You know, this red oak, it's heavy wood. It is. And that's a long, tall tree right there to be leaning over like that. And by the way, this will go for firewood 100%. And people will say I should have put it on the mill. But when these trees are under that much stress and they're growing like that for years and years, as soon as you run them, you know, run the blade through it on the mill, it curls up like a banana. It's under a lot of stress. But I'll get her down first thing in the morning. Well, I got to tell you a story. This is kind of funny. The last time that I hung a tree up and it was on video, and I didn't go back till the next day to pull it down, you should have seen some of the comments. People were, you know, somebody could be hiking through these woods. I'm going to kill somebody, all that kind of stuff. Well, number one, there's nobody going to be in these woods tonight. Number two, everything you see out here that's on the ground, I mean, there's hundreds, thousands of limbs, trees, you know, just all over the forest floor. They all fell from the tops. You know what I mean? It happens out here all the time. And yeah, you could get hit with something at some point, but I guarantee you that one right there is going to be in the same spot tomorrow morning when I come out here with the tractor. I guarantee it. It's in there. But anyway, we'll be back out here in the morning and yank her down. Well, it's another beautiful day here in Pennsylvania. I'm not sure how long this weather's going to last, but I'm going to enjoy it while it's here. But I got this hooked up, and I set the cable on the other side, because if you look where I'm pulling from, it's going to want to butt right into it. And I'm hoping, since I have the cable on the other side, it'll kind of twist it off of it. And then I have the snatch block over on that tree there. And as you can see, the tractor's sitting up there. Now, not only is it leaning in that tree, it's hung up there pretty good. But I think once I get it off this stump, it'll drop a couple feet. That'll help some, and I'll be pulling away from it. But we won't know till we try. Let's give it a whirl. This is what I call grade A, #1, premium, extraordinary, whatever you want to say, firewood. Red oak, about 12 inches in diameter, real long. Get a lot of wood out of this. It splits really nice, it burns really nice. This is really good stuff right here. But anyway, that's it for today's video. Like I always say, if you enjoy these videos, please hit the like button, click subscribe, and share them with your friends. Thanks.